Hi, I'm Heather Segale, and I am the Education and Outreach Director for the UC Davis Tahoe Environmental Research Center. I write and manage grants for exhibits and education programs and marketing for the 2 science centers that we operate.
What is your methodology for informal science education?
So informal science education is about motivation and attitudes and changing behavior. So I really just like to get people of all ages and all capabilities excited about science, because science is so engaging once you take the time to learn a little more.
What is your favorite part of your job?
So I really love the variety of my job. It's different every day, but I love working with energetic, smart, engaged AmeriCorps members. That's always super fun. I also really love when students light up, when they have that awe moment where they just learned something new and they've made a discovery. And then I also really like exhibit development, from brainstorming ideas all the way through to fabrication and installation.
What is the worst part of your job?
Well, the hardest part is always saying goodbye to the AmeriCorps members that come and work for us for a year or two, knowing that they're going to be moving on in their careers and it'll be hard to stay in touch. So that's always the hardest part. I also don't particularly love cleaning aquariums.
How did you get involved in this kind of work?
So I have always loved science, and I have also always loved lakes and the environment. I grew up in Michigan, which is surrounded by the Great Lakes, and spent my summers on Lake Huron. So I've been interested in learning more about lakes, and so I studied, got my master's in hydrology with a focus in limnology, and was just always really interested in science.
What projects have you contributed to during your time at TERC?
So I was the first education and outreach director. So when the Science Center was built, I got to work on the actual managing the construction and overseeing the implementation of all of the exhibits that got installed. So that included the research vessel, the laboratory, the 3D theater, over time the augmented reality sandbox, all of the exhibits that have been installed I've been part of so far. Also planning our monthly lecture series, our field trip programs, our docent programs. So I really feel like it's my baby, and I love the Science Center, and I hope more people would come to the UC Davis Tahoe Science Center to learn about Lake Tahoe.
What advice do you have for students who are interested in working in this field?
So I suggest stay curious and always never stop learning. Learn more when you can, read a lot, and don't ever take yourself too seriously. Balance is really important. Perfection is impossible, so you just give it all the energy you have and do the best you can, and enjoy life as well as trying to make a difference.